Thank you for staying with us. This is News Today. Now, the embattled Ashanti Regional Chairman of the New Patriotic Party, Chairman Wumi, arrived this morning at the Criminal Investigations Department headquarters in Accra, accompanied by his legal team, including former Attorney General Godfred Dame and former Asante Akim North MP and Apia Kubi. This high-stake meeting comes after Attorney General Dr. Dominic Ayine warned that Wumi would face arrest if he failed to appear before the CID. The investigation centers on Akonta Mining Limited, a company linked to Chairman Wumi, which is alleged to have engaged in illegal mining activities. Wuntumi's lawyer, Andy Apia Kubi, has expressed his client's willingness to cooperate fully with the authorities, describing the Attorney General's warning as unnecessary.
I was traveling the Friday, so I sought leave for us to defer the meeting to tomorrow. Such leave was granted pursuant to the officer involved having conferred with the Director General. So my understanding as at Friday was that we are going to have the meeting tomorrow. Unfortunately, when I was traveling, I was listening to one of the news the stations, and I got information that Attorney General had been invited to the seat of government, and in his report to the President, he had indicated that he would decline our arrangement to come tomorrow, and that we're supposed to report today, failure of which he will instruct the police to effect arrest and bring Chairman Wumi to Accra. I engaged him, and I realized that there was some communication gap between the DJ's office and the Attorney General's office, for which reason we had these double positions. So I called Chairman Wumi to inform him of the insistence of the Attorney General to have the meeting today. So we are here today for them to conclude. What I understand is that the Attorney General will conclude his investigations today and issue us a report from the investigation indicating the charges they want to prefer against my client. So we are here to conclude the investigations and be privy to the charges being laid.
Now let's take you live to the police headquarters where my colleague Kweku Asante is there with the details. Kweku, tell me, the clock is ticking. What's happening at the police headquarters?
It's been about 3 hours since Chairman Wumi and his lawyers entered into this meeting. They haven't come out yet. You see me standing out because the police will not allow us to do our live inside, and so they've asked us to come out, and that's why we are outside the police headquarters as we speak to the specifics. He went in there just about 9:30 a.m. together with Andy Apia Kubi for this high-stakes meeting, because what we expect to happen today is for the Attorney General and the Ghana Police Service to conclude their investigation into allegations that Chairman Wuntumi's Akonta Mining has engaged in illegal mining in the town on the Miri Forest and other places. And then they will prefer charges against him today. And so we're just about 3 hours into this meeting. They haven't come out. We haven't gotten any update as to what exactly is going on. It is likely, perhaps, that the police may revoke the police inquiry bill that they gave Chairman Wumi and rearrest him ahead of pressing charges against him in court either today or tomorrow. We do not know that. In fact, I specifically asked lawyer Andy Apia Kubi for Chairman Wumi that specific question as whether or not he expects the bill to be revoked. He did say at the time that would be a bad faith and that would be strange for the police to do, and so he does not expect that will be done. And so on that score, Chairman Wumi and his lawyers have been in that meeting for about 3 hours now. They are yet to come out, and then when they do, we'll finally get an understanding of what exactly is happening. And at the same time, the former Attorney General Godfred Dame is also locked up in a separate meeting with the police investigators over allegations that he sought to interfere with administration of justice by asking Richard Japa to lie to incriminate Dr. Ato Forson. So these are two different matters that are currently here at the police CID that are investigating it. You will recall that a couple of weeks back, Richard Japa, who was the co-accused in that criminal trial in the ambulance case, did write to the CID to investigate the former Attorney General for alleged witness tampering. And so today the CID did extend an invitation to the IGP, to Godfred Dame, I should say, to come in here and face some questions and some interrogation. He arrived here with a very packed legal team that included his 2 deputies at the time he served as the Attorney General, then Asuna Badapa, as well as Alfred Tuayeboa, as well as Gary Nimakomafo and Frank Davis, all very stalwarts in the New Patriotic Party. They said these are high-stakes matters, that the former Attorney General did not misconduct himself, and that they are very worried about attempts to use the reins of power to intimidate lawyers of the New Patriotic Party. That meeting has also been happening for some time now, and there's no end as we speak. And so 2 meetings happening concurrently, and we expect that perhaps in the next hour or 2, we'll get some understanding of what the conclusion is in those 2 meetings. MFA.
Interesting, Kweku. So just for clarity, if you indeed saw the former Attorney General, it will be because it's on separate issue. He's not in the company of the Ashanti Regional Chairman Wontumi at all. They are both there on separate accounts. And as well, what's the area looking like? I do not see party supporters like you usually would see with Yoko and all of that.
Well, a couple of party supporters did come in, a couple of them wearing MPP branded shirts, some of them with Don't Defame Dame on it. And they had a little bit of a scuffle with the Ghana Police Service. They entered the CID premise at the time, and they were all asked to leave. Where we are standing now is outside the police headquarters, because the police have not allowed us to do our live from within the premise. They've asked us to come out. But I can confirm to you that about 2 hours, there were about 10, 15 people who came in wearing T-shirts, Don't Defame Dame, among others, who came in to solidarize with Godfred Dame. They came in there, but the police CID asked them to leave. And we have been separated from where all that action may have been happening. That is the CID head office, because the police asked journalists to move to the reception area and were not allowed to where the action were. There were a couple of our colleagues who were still there. We've seen videos from that place where the police were asking them to leave. But yes, MFI, a couple of them have come around to solidarize with Godfred Dame.
Thank you so much, Kweku, for bringing us updates from the police CID headquarters. Now they